Hello, everyone. I had a dream last night. A quick rundown of the events that have occurred thus far. On August 12th, a girl showed up at my door at 4:30 in the morning. This is a true story. I felt like it was a dream, but anyway, whatever. She looked at me and she grinned through a double-paned window by the bedroom door. You're not supposed to be able to see through it. I went out the next morning. The Ring doorbell had been drained, and also you couldn't see through the window. But she had come up to the window, looked me right in the eyes, and she had, and I'm not joking,
just a fucking kid, and I got a
what
big
appeared
ass
to
head.
be...
I'm always crying, I'm crying.
She had what appeared to be vampire teeth. Now, I don't believe in vampires, okay? Although I'm starting to get a little paranoid. Anyway, I woke up the next morning, the blackout curtains were drawn back, insinuating that it was not a dream, because in the dream I went and looked at the, I looked behind the, in the dream, I looked out the blackout curtains, and yeah, so when I woke up, the blackout curtains were pulled back, so that's odd. Unless I did that in my sleep. The ring doorbell was completely drained. August 17th, 5 days later, more recently, I had gotten a couple, actually, of handwritten letters in the mailbox next to the front door, asking from, I guess, the girl. I'm tying that, not tying that, but it's clearly from her, from the front door, asking to crash at the place, to sleep at the house. I don't know what that means, whatever that means. There was a kiss print left on the porch window. Called the police, spoke to them. They were kind, but they couldn't do much as they didn't have any ID or property damage. August 18th, the next day, that night, after streaming and talking about this, Aubrey hears knocking on her window. I ended up having to cut the stream short. I checked the Ring doorbell. I was able to get footage, a picture of the girl, and there was footage, Ring doorbell footage. You can actually see her teeth in the video. She's smiling. August 20th, a single silk black ribbon is left on the porch. And there's no Ring doorbell notification at all. Of course, Aubrey, I don't know. Aubrey's nuts, so she wanted to wash it and whatever. August 21st, the next night, I have a nightmare. And, anyway, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, I ended up streaming the next day. Basically, there was something about my blood singing for her. I don't know what that means. That's probably just a nightmare. August 24th, today, several days after that. I think it was 4 days ago now, after I last streamed. I woke up to a giant scratch on my face. This is after having a nightmare where I fought the vampire outside in the woods. This is a nightmare. It's a dream. Now, I could have done the scratch in my sleep. Pretty big scratch, actually. I washed it off. There was blood all over my arm when I woke up. I washed my face off, and this is what was left. That's not drawn on. That's how it looks. So, I don't know. Big, this is literally how it looks. So, I didn't, I'm using, isopropyl alcohol and Neosporin. I'm going to add Neosporin to it, and I'm going to use, black seed oil and maybe, some vitamin E oil to keep it from scarring. Aubrey says that it is, very attractive. She thinks it's very hot. So, I don't know. But, I actually have the picture from when I first woke up. I'm actually sitting on the toilet here. because I had blood on my hand. I'm like, what the fuck is this coming from? And so I took out my phone, obviously, and I put it up to my face. You can still see some of the dried blood from when I woke up. But I thought maybe I could wash it off. But no, that's how the scratch looks. And so that's how the scratch looks on my face. Looks like a comet or a meteor. No, it's real, guys. It's a real scratch. So anyway, I probably just scratched myself in my sleep. I need to trim my nails. So anyway, that was a nightmare where I got into a battle with a vampiress in the woods that I used to frequent at night. I would go out there at like 3 in the morning. I would go on long night walks, which people for some reason find odd. Anyway, tonight, before streaming, this is why I'm streaming, I go outside to the trash cans and the bins. And I, you know, it's funny. I go to get the trash cans and I bring them up to the house, and for some reason, the numbers 9 and 7 come to me like a vision. Like I didn't see the vision. It's not like I saw them. Like I didn't see a number 9 and number 7, but I don't know what it was. It's hard to explain. But like the numbers 9 and 7. And so I of course mentioned this in the Discord server. Maybe I'm just getting myself spooked. I don't know. I don't know why 9 and 7 came to my mind. And I assume it was like a date. Not really. I don't know how to explain it. I put it in the Discord server, and Bugle, being the sharp guy he is, I guess. Well, I don't guess he is a sharp cat. He looks up 9 and 7 as a September 7th, the date, which makes sense. It's the 8th. It's 8:24 right now. And it's a blood moon. So I don't know what that means. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But, I'm a little spooked out, if I'm being straight up. You know, blood moons typically symbolize transformation. Things like that. I don't know what that means. I don't have any bites on me as far as I can tell. I went out during the day today. I did feel sluggish. Out in the day. And I felt oddly energized. Now, that could be totally placebo. And it likely is. Again, I don't believe in vampires or things like that. This is, you know, Occam's razor. I scratched my face in my sleep. I had a nightmare because these pranksters, you know, have been fucking, you know, these senior or whatever girls are pranking the house, you know. Not pranking the house, but, you know, the Ring doorbell, like ding-dong ditching with vampire teeth on or something. I don't fucking know. LARPing. And it's probably, it's not probably, it's like, you know, it's a prank by some teenagers or something, even though the vampire chick looked to be in her 20s. Could just be a CopperCab fan or, you know, a stalker. But, anyway, yeah, I don't know, I went to go get the trash can tonight, and I had a vision. I don't know how else to word that. Of 9 and 7. I don't know why. That's all it was 9 and 7. And Bugle looks up September 7th, and there's a blood moon. So, that is quite interesting. That on September 7th, we have a blood moon. So, that will be, that's an interesting date. Legitimately, purely coincidental, I'm sure. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned with the blood moon, you know? But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I went out in the nighttime. I felt really energized. I don't know. And I felt sluggish during the day.
It's my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
Fuck off, Andrea. Some Zone Cat donated to and said, "Watch out, you're gonna become the king of suckers." The Count Succula, or Simpula, and I'm here for it. Bro, fuck off. But anyway, that's kind of, you know, the situation right now. Doesn't seem dire, but it's it's not dire. But you know, I don't know. I'm a little bit I did check for bite marks. I won't front. I did look at did I actually take pictures? Oh, I did. Wait. Did I take pictures? Yeah, I did. I was taking pictures of my neck earlier just to make sure, cuz I was like I did both sides of my neck just to double check that there weren't any bite marks, and there weren't any. So whatever. Whatever. Okay, Google, make the lights blue. Okay, Google, turn the brightness all the way up. Let's kill the music. Enough of this fucking, you know, gloomy vibe. How's it going, everyone? You know, ignore the big scratch on my face. It is, you know, it is what it is. But I wanted to update you guys on that story, if you will. I don't really have much to talk about.
Pork o'clock, Aubrey.
There's a ginger girl on Meta. Meta claims to be you. There's a lot of redheads that claim to be me. A lot of redheads claim to be me. You'd be shocked, ironically, how many redheads claim to be CopperCab grown up. Oftentimes I will see, and I'll have sent to me videos on like Discord, you know, friends of mine.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
This person, you know what I mean, is pretending to be you. Like I had a famous chef actually from a Hell's Kitchen or some like game show. He's got like quite a presence online, but he like did like some jokey post where it was like throwback to when I was made fun of on blah blah blah, and I used to be an awkward ginger on, you know, YouTube. And he posts a video of me. It's still up. He still has it up. And I actually messaged him on Instagram. I can find it. But I was like, why are you pretending to be me? And so I made a joke post that I got a picture of him when he was younger. And I was like, this is me when I was young. So kind of like a tit for tat kind of a thing. Yeah, it's odd. You know, it's odd. I don't know why they pretend to be me. Keith Coster donated to and said, oh yeah, I already read that. Some Zone Cat, sorry. Some Zone Cat said the occult significance of 9 is also associated with mystery and obscurity. This aligns with vampires who lurk in the shadows, whose nature is often hidden from human understanding.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Like the impulse to simp for dolphins and toasters. All right, asshole. Go fuck yourself. You're supposed to check your inner thigh if bitten by a female vampire? Is that real? Is that true? First of all, there are no such thing as First of all, vampires are a myth. Okay? A long time ago, they called vampires, they called redheads vampires. You understand? That is a long-standing rumor. It's a long-standing rumor that when vampires die, they get turned into vampires from the Greeks and the Romans and the Balkans. You can Google all that. That is such a fake wound. That's so fucking hilarious. You think it's fake. It's literally not, dude. It actually hurts to smile because it like bends the fucking open wound. Like it's trying to scab over, I think. I hope that it doesn't, I really genuinely hope it doesn't scar. But if it does, it's kind of a badass looking scar. Like, I feel like I'm Anakin from Star Wars with this stripe. You know what I mean? But, you kind of see where it's starting to scab up in the darker spots. Like, if you think it's a fucking fake, you're just, like, actually fucking terminally online, bro. I don't know what to tell you. They said so intentional. like, yeah, I'm gonna scratch the fuck out of my face on purpose. Yeah. Bro, that's... I'm legit laughing at you. That's so funny. That's so fucking hilarious, bro. That is so fucking funny. It's cranberry juice. Dog! Get off the internet, bro! Yeah, it's paint. You know what? Guys, you caught me. It's paint. Like, fucking A, bro. Y'all are hilarious. I'm gonna scratch my fucking face. Okay, Aubrey, scratch my face real quick. This'll be fucking hilarious. Or put some paint on my face. Sure, bro. That's fucking hysterical, dude. You guys are fucking hilarious. Some of y'all are so either just like totally off the deep end, like you're so far gone, or you're trolling, and that's actually kind of a funny troll. All credit where it's due, I guess. That's so funny.
Hey, fatty boom boom.
But
sweet sugar dumpling.
Anyway.
Hey, fatty boom boom.
Okay, I don't know why this is fatty, but okay, I'm not fucking fat. I'm big boned. I don't know why you're saying I'm fat, Cameron. Change that fucking song! Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! And also with your name, really, Vampiress. I'm not listening to this garbage, bro. Shut up. Is it over? Okay. Whoever did that has experience with special effects makeup. I've got a professional special effects makeup artist doing my for my one-off streams at 10 o'clock at night, 11 p.m. at night in the Eastern. I've got him doing my makeup for my random streams that I don't even schedule. Like, you guys are fucking hysterical. Like, actually, I'm not joking. You're kind of fucking funny. No. It's a real scratch, but I'm sure I just did it in my sleep. I mean, well, I did do it in my sleep because I was asleep and then I woke up and I had it. So my nails, let me show you. Look at my nail. So look at that. You can see my nail right there. It's kind of, you can't really tell, but it's actually quite long. Oh wait, no, I did bite on it, didn't I? Yeah, so I think it might have even been longer. I need to clip my fingernails. And so, you know, I'm growing my beard out for fall. Occam's razor says that basically late at night I scratch my face itching and shit like that. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. It's not a big deal, but I just need to put some ointment on it, and it'll hopefully it doesn't scar. If it does scar, I look like if I actually get in shape and work out and shit, and I finally break down and actually go to a fucking gym. Which I have a membership. I don't know why I don't go. Purely out of being lazy. Let's just be honest. Let's put our cards on the table here. But when I do get back into Iron Cab shape, if that ever happens, well, when it happens, I should say when, not if. it'll look really badass. You know, I'll look kind of like fucking, you know, and I'll grow my beard out. Fucking beard. I got a fucking, a thing going, like I'm like Anakin Skywalker with the scar going over his eye. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm already bald. I've already grown a thick ginger beard. If I get in shape and I've got like a fucking, like a scratch going down my face like that. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, bro. Like about the, like the scratch or scar or whatever. It's like, whatever, bro. So you're wearing a shirt that says Anus Fudge Factory? Yeah. This is from Uranus, Indiana. There's a city called Uranus. And in Uranus, they kind of embrace that name. And they have fun with it. So they do, like, jokes and shit. And, like, they actually have a fudge factory in Uranus. And they're like, thanks for coming to Uranus. Or have some fudge. They make jokes and puns and stuff like that. It's, they have fun with it, so. Yeah. Uranus, the best fudge comes from Uranus. Come in around back. Uranus, Indiana. Uranus Fudge Factory. So my mother and father-in-law bought me this shirt, and they got it for me. And they're very sweet people. So shout out to Aubrey's mom and dad. And my mom and dad, by extension. You know, they're, because, you know, like you call your in-laws mom and dad. They're cool as shit. They really are. They're cool as the fudge from Uranus. So anyway, that's kind of what's happened with the updates with the vampire. So, you know. Like, you have to apply Occam's razor. You have to. Okay? Because vampires are not real. And, you know, even if they were real, on the just like, you know, purely hypothetical, let's be, you know, hypothetical here. What the fuck would a vampire want to fuck with a ginger for anyway? You know, I read somewhere on my Discord server that, I think it was Turbo or someone, that we have a rare blood type. And so they're like, I don't fucking know, bro. They're just trying to, like, get me all hyped up and, like, paranoid. They're such fucking trolls in my Discord server. I'm telling you, bro. I can't deal with these people on the Discord. But anyway. Look up what happens if a vampire scratches you. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh. What is said to happen if a vampire scratches you? Bro, I can't look this up, bro. I can't look this up, bro. I don't know what that means.
Joe.
Did you cut yourself with Occam's razor?
That's a good... you know what? I'm not a fan of the bot abuse stuff, but I'll tell you what. I wasn't in the middle of a sentence, so I'm not mad at you. I appreciate the donation. And the comment's actually kind of clever. No, that's a good pun. Something you gotta know about me, about Copper. I'm a massive fan of puns. Stereotypical bisexual here. I love puns. That's actually fucking hilarious. Did you scratch yourself with Occam's razor? Like, you smart ass little bitch. Like, fuck you. What is said to happen if a vampire scratches you? Let's see. Let's see here. Some stories say you don't need a bite at all.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Okay, well that's not helpful. Some stories say you don't need a bite at all. Any blood contact with a vampire, including from a scratch, could begin the process of turning the victim into a vampire over time. So that's not good. But it's not that it's not good. It's just that that's not real though. I just asked ChatGPT. I'm not a fucking vampire. Shut the fuck up. And vampires are not real. Gaming Bro donated to and said, "You faked being attacked." I didn't fake being attacked. I never said that I was attacked. I put it in the title, but that's more of like an attention grabber. It's meant to be kind of like funny and ironic. Like I'm not, because I'm doing a joke. Like you understand. I'm not like the stalker's not. That's not a joke, but like I'm just kind of like doing a funny, self-aware title. You faked being attacked because you said that you scratched it. You lied to us. You lied to us. I actually thought you were attacked by a stalker. You made me feel bad for you. You are a good troll. I'm not a troll. I was just a joke is a joke. What? You're a good troll, CopperCab. Always appreciated you for 15 years. That's a misplaced compliment, but thank you. I'm not a troll. I'm misunderstood as a troll often, but I'm not a troll. I'm not an actor. I'm not a I'm not a vampire. I'm not a character. I'm just very misunderstood. But it's like whatever. I sound like an emo girl on like Tumblr back in like 2010, 2011. I'm so misunderstood. Like whatever, dude. I can have fun. I can poke fun at myself sometimes, but generally speaking, I like to be respected, as many people do. And when I'm streaming and I'm trying to talk about a serious subject, I don't like being interrupted constantly by things like the bot or people spamming in my live chat bullshit like fucking rotten egg emojis and stuff. It's just annoying and because it's distracting and it detracts from a very serious point I'm trying to make. So I get angry. I get upset, rightfully so in my opinion. Talk to Sharon about that a lot, my anger management therapist. And people, for some reason or another, find my reactions funny. I'm not a comedian. I'm not trying to be funny, so. But I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to try to code switch. I'm not going to change the way I operate or my personality or like a part of myself to make you guys not laugh. Like, if for some reason my anger makes you laugh, that's your problem. That's your issue. Like, you should find things like someone's actual anger not funny. That's not funny. But whatever. Like, if you were angry, like I get angry on stream, I wouldn't be laughing at you. I wouldn't laugh at your anger or frustration. I would be concerned, and I would be like, hold on, guys. Let's listen to him or her. Let's hear him out. What are they trying to say? Why are we laughing? You know what I mean? So, whatever, bro. If he does change into a vampire king, okay. A vampire king. Now a vampire king. Wow, I got a promotion. I already got a promotion. Vampire king. Fuck yeah, Sumzone cat. Rare W in the chat for Sumzone. At least we get to troll him for like 100 generations. Go fuck yourself, you fucking furry. Piss off, dude. If he turns us into vampires, it's over for him. Bro, if I get... Not even if, because it's not going to happen. But, like, hypothetically speaking, say I got turned into a vampire. All you motherfuckers in the chat are fried chicken. You're cooked. You're absolutely fucking cooked. I'm going on a warpath.
We are going to make our country great again.
I'm going on a warpath if I'm a vampire.
Let's give it up for a little sneef. Sneef. Sneef.
Not really.
Sneef. Sneef.
Okay.
Sneef. Sneef.
Stop with the...
Sneef.
Ow!
Sneef.
Stop with the
Sneef.
fucking sneef
Sneef.
shit, dude.
Sneef.
Devin, enough, idiot!
Sneef. Sneef.
Stop it!
Sneef. 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 Sneef.
Okay, see, and like, y'all think that that's funny? Do you think that that's kind of shit? That shit, like, when I'm talking in the middle of a sentence and I gotta hear sneef, sneef, like, over and over, you think that that's funny? That's not. Plainly speaking, it's not funny. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Jackass. Lord of the Game said, damn, what did I miss? Why do you have a cut on your face? Yeah, rewind the stream, bro. TLDR, because this is what people have the attention span for these days anyway. TLDR, I scratched my face in my sleep. had a nightmare about a vampire, whatever. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Vampires aren't real, but anyway, I woke up with a big... I scratched myself in my sleep. It happens. Everyone does it. Everyone scratches themselves in their sleep. I have to cut my fingernails. They are too long, and I have a beard I'm growing out for fall, so it's a little itchy. Sometimes my mustache will tickle my nostrils, and the sides of my face. And I actually, even awake, I'll go to scratch my face, or I'll do that. And so when I was asleep, I probably just scratched my face. It is what it is. Doesn't need to be any deeper than that, folks. Occam's razor, common sense, apply logic, science, reasoning, understanding. In any case, you know what I mean? Not in any case, but you know what I mean, though? It's like, come on. Be serious for a moment, people. Be serious for a moment, you know what I mean? And I'm a Christian, I love God and Jesus Christ. I accept Jesus Christ as my Savior. I love Jesus Christ, and I know that they love me, so I know that, God's got my back always. So, you know what I mean? Jesus has my back always. So it's like, I'm chilling. As far as vampires go, like, I'm not, I don't think the vampires exist. I don't think the vampires are a thing. So, it's not a real thing, vampires. So, that's just a myth. It's a legend. Hey, Tina, listen. I had Lolcow Reaper following me on Twitter today, 7 hours ago. I left the LCU. I don't know why you guys are so hard on, you guys have a fucking hard on for me. This is 7 hours ago. I had Lolcow Reaper follow me. Okay? This is literally 7 hours ago. I don't know why the fuck you guys can't seem to leave me alone. I never talk about you guys, ever. I am not interested. I don't mean to be mean to you, because I don't have any beef with you. I don't really have any beef with anyone over there. I'm just saying I'm not interested in being a part of that community. I left on my own accord. I wasn't fired or anything. I literally just quit the LCU. I got really frustrated with them because they were trying to use my phone number or some shit. Anyway, it's a whole bullshit thing. And I just left. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? There's no bad blood between me and Keem. I just left. It was not even a thing. Keem still messages me privately, DMs me on Discord. I just am not wanting to be a part of this little LCU thing that they're doing. Okay, I've had my own thing I've been doing for 7 years. Okay, since 2019, going on 7 years now, long before the LCU was even a thought or existed. So it's I've got my own thing I'm doing for years. I'm fine. I can't. And I can't subscribe to someone's schedule. I can hardly subscribe to my own fucking schedule. My audience, my community will tell you, I am not good with schedules, okay? So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, I'm not mad at you guys. I don't hate the LCU. I'm just not a part of the LCU. And I'm not obsessed. I'm quite the opposite. I'm actually terribly disinterested in the LCU and the ongoings of that community, because it really is, and again, I'm not trying to hate, but it's literally just one giant fucking grift. The entire Discord server, there's no real culture there. It's just AI generated garbage. It's just it's really nonsense. Not in a funny way. It's just, okay, something happens to one of the hosts, and then the rest of the entire show, all the other streams are just talking about that one thing. I would do one thing. I made so many waves in a span of 2 weeks. Go and look at all the thumbnails. They were all thumbnails of me. Go and look at the thumbnails from the 2 weeks I was in the LCU. 2 weeks. 90% of the thumbnails had me in them. I wouldn't even watch the streams. So it's just really, they're just always looking to talk about each other. It's a big circle jerk, and it's a grift to get people to donate money to them. I quite literally try to do the opposite here. I don't care about the money. I mean that in a respectful way. I appreciate donations. Of course I do. Who in their right fucking mind wouldn't appreciate donations? That's always obviously great. Having multiple revenue streams is cool. And I appreciate people that want to do that and support that way. That's really fun. But it's not necessary. It's not a requirement to be a part of this channel or be in the Discord server. They charge you money to be in the server. In the Discord, you have to pay money to be in their Discord. So cringe! It's so cringe! It's literally all about money. It's all about money, not about any kind of culture building or community building. If it doesn't make Keem money, it does not matter. With me, I could give a fuck less if you're giving me money. I want your friendship in the server. Like, I don't even want your friendship. I could really care less about that. But I'm just saying, like, I want you to feel a sense of community and culture and something you can be a part of. You don't have to pay for. It's like just not my thing. And again, I'm not knocking Keem's hustle, but that is what it is. It is a hustle. And if you're like really into the LCU thing, you're being hustled, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's a grift and you're falling for it. So again, I'm not, and I don't mean that to hate on Keem. It's a, it's a thing. He's very innovative, like in the way, not innovative, because like what he's doing has already been done a million times. But like, there's no trailblazing. But like I'm not knocking that. He reinvents himself over and over and over. So I respect Keem, and like I've known Keem since the Battle Cam day back 2010. So I've known him for 15 years, and I've never had any bad rapport with him. I've had pretty good rapport with him. So I'm definitely not a hater. So anyway, all that being said, I know it sounds like I'm being I'm dissing, but I'm not even really dissing. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Because I'm not new to the internet. I'm one of the primordial memes, if you will. I'm not new to the culture. Y'all know I'm a part of the culture. So I'm just calling it I'm calling it what it is. I'm calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. It's a grift. It's a hustle. Grift has negative connotations, but really it's like it's a business. That's a business. This is a community. This is a culture. That is not a culture. That is not a community. That is a business of consumers and producers, I guess. They're not really... it's just AI and Discord people going on webcam and voice chats. And people donate. So, I mean, it's literally just beggars. And so, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Again, I don't mean to be mean, but like, that's not what we do here. You know what I mean? So I'm not interested in being a part of that. So anyway, I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to keep creating original things, painting streams, doing things like the big book, actual culture building things, creating that. They've already had people over there copying things like the big book already. I think I heard Sweet Tea. I don't watch. I'm not subscribed to any channels. I don't watch anything. I don't have any notifications. Anything I see is from people posting it in my server, on my Discord. And I always tell them, please. I'm like, can you like not on the LCU stuff? Please don't I'm not gonna ban you for posting it, but like, come on.
I just wanted to put on the outfit.
But they all copied me now.
Floors.
I'm there for 2 weeks, and
so much.
now they all fucking copy me.
Can I be an acquaintance since you do not want to be
Kind of
friends
funny,
with me?
but it is what it is. There's original people, and then there's unoriginal people. I'm original. They're not. I'm not even trying to insult them. I'm just, again, calling a spade a spade. Like, Sweet Tea is making a pink... She got a pink book, and she's drawing pictures of her haters or people in the chat, like, and she put like the whatever book on the cover. Like, it's not even done well. It's really cheap knockoff looking. It's like really Temu like times 100. It's really fucking corny. But I'm not mad at Sweet Tea for doing that. Actually, it's a big compliment, and her and I have I left things off on a really good note with her, so I really don't mean that to be insulting. Sweet Tea, you're fine. You are fine. You are fine. It's really a compliment. 258 Surdy said, can I be an acquaintance since you do not want to be friends with me? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Did Sweet Tea claim it was her original idea? Shut up! No, she did not! She did not claim it was her original idea. Well, first of all, everyone knows that's a lie anyway, so she can claim that all she wants to. That's really funny. I'm not even mad at her. Oh, she did give me credit for it. Okay, well, that's fine. Even if she didn't, can I tell you? Even if she didn't, I'm not like the petty kind of guy. where I'd be mad about it. I would actually legitimately think that that's fucking hilarious. If she said that it was her original idea, I would legitimately be like hysterical. I would laugh so hard. I'm not being facetious. I'm not lying to you. Like, I would actually not find that disrespectful. I mean, it would be, but I would find it funny before I got mad at that. I'd be like, that's so funny. She did give me credit. Well, whatever. It would almost be great if she didn't. I would actually like it more if she didn't and she was like her original idea. Because it's so, like, blatantly bullshit. It's, like, so obviously, like, no one's gonna believe that. I just find that really funny. I find that really funny that she, you know, she gave credit days after when people called her a liar about it being her idea. Oh, well. Yeah, that's crazy that there are 2 books of legends copying the premise of Super Lame. Yeah, it is what it is. Like again, you know, some people create, some other people copy. But being inspired by things is fine. You know what I mean? It's totally okay. You can be inspired. You know, I don't own a copyright on making a book. You know what I mean? like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure even back, and like, by the way, the book actually serves a real purpose. I know that many of you think that the big book is inconsequential ultimately, that nothing will occur from it, that it'll be, but let me tell you something. Please be aware that on November 5th, there will be consequences. Please be fucking advised. Come November 5th, something will be occurring directly involving the big book, and there will be consequences. So, trust me when I tell you, you don't want to get in the big book.
It's pork o'clock, Aubrey.
You don't. Some zone, and by the way, yes, that is an AI generated image. Otherwise, all my images are not AI generated, unlike the entirety of the LCU. It's all AI slop. The music, the intros, the artwork, the t-shirt art, it's literally just AI, useless, no creativity. It's just like, I'm typing in letters, and there's nothing wrong with using AI. There's nothing wrong with using AI. Just don't abuse AI. Like, don't abuse the bot. Nothing wrong with using the bot. Just don't abuse it. Don't lean too heavily on AI. If all you do is, if you rely entirely on AI, I have to question your creativity. I don't really consider you an artist. Not that my opinion of you should matter. That's fine. I would argue that you should care what my opinion of you is. But maybe that's just me being a little bit narcissistic. But, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like, be original.
I'm a feminist.
Be creative.
Who said that women being treated unfairly?
Like, draw your own stuff. You know what I mean? If you're having writer's block, you want to, like, use, you know, AI to come up with some terms. Like, you know, like, sometimes maybe you're like, oh, man, what rhymes with, like, book? Well, let me just, instead of Googling it, let me just go on ChatGPT. ChatGPT, give me 50 words that rhyme with the word book. Like, you can use it as a tool. But you're not saying, ChatGPT, write my song for me. Write my lyrics for me. What should the next line of the song be, ChatGPT? No, you're saying, what's like 50 fucking words that could rhyme with the word book or the word October or late? You know what I mean? You can do that as a tool for grabbing a word or something. Like, that it's a tool. Use it appropriately. You know what I mean? Use a tool, like a hammer hammers a nail. Use AI to research and things like that. You know, it's fine. But some people generate everything on AI. Okay, generate lyrics for me. Okay, I'm going to take the lyrics and I'm going to put them in Suno. Hey, Suno, produce the music for me. I'm going to take these AI-generated lyrics, put them in there. I'm going to generate a song, and then I'm going to say, look what I made, guys. No, homie, you didn't make that. Okay, I'm sorry, but you did not make that fucking song. You generated it. It's not like you're actually making the song. Use it as a tool, but don't lean too heavily on it like a creative crutch. That seems to be what they do over there, and I'm not with it. I don't jive with all that shit. It's just
I'm a feminist. Who said that women being treated unfairly?
It's just too much fucking slop, bro. Music comes from the heart. Music comes from your mind. Did Beethoven need AI? No. Did Bach need AI? No. Did Motley Crue need AI? Did Pink Floyd use AI to make The Wall? No. Bob Marley, The Grateful Dead? Any deadheads in the live chat? Drop a 111. Like, any bears in the chat? Listen, don't rely on AI. Use your imagination. Even if you don't think that you're a good artist. I promise you, your art, no matter how shitty it might seem to you, is more valuable than something you could generate with AI. I promise. That's my opinion. I guess, right? Art is subjective, but like, to me, it would be way more valuable because it would be an original from your hand, from your mind, from your imagination. Remember your inner child. Why can't that dog be purple with polka dots? Like, be your inner child, you know? Don't worry about coloring outside of the lines. Color outside the fucking lines. You're not AI. You're not artificial. You're real. God made you. You are amazing. We're all God's children. God loves all of us. God and Jesus Christ. And you know, folks, like I said, AI can be a useful tool. But just don't forget that you're also creative. You don't have to use AI. You can use it as a tool. But you don't got to be so, like, reliant on it. You don't need to. Unless you want to be lazy. That's fine. I mean, it's, like, fun. And it's a toy as well. You can, like, fucking make shit with it. But, like, I was like, I'm not going to make a fucking hole. I'm not going to draw the big book just for this one image for, like, a screen. You know what I mean? Just, like, a quick little thing. It's not, like, that serious. Like, well, the topic is, but you know what I mean? Like, could I have just, like, taken a photo of the big book and put the text over it? Sure. That'd take me 5 seconds to do, just like AI. But I just, like, was like, yeah, let's make it, like, look old and shit. So I just use it as a tool. But, yeah. Anyway. Some Cast super chatted too and said, speaking of that, everyone me should get in the BB. I'm going to read that sentence out again. Speaking of that, everyone space me. Everyone me should get in the VB. What the fuck is that? Are you, like, is English not your first language, Some Cat? Maybe you need to run every sentence you're about to put in the chat. Run that through Chat GPT. Run that through Chat GPT, Some Cat, before you press enter. Please. Please. Program a Chat GPT to be an English tutor for you, okay? Everyone me should get in the BB. What kind of a sentence is that? I feel like I'm reading like some fucked up, like, did Dr. Seuss take some PCP and like write that sentence? Is that like a fucking Dr. Seuss on shrooms? Bro, I would never, could you imagine taking shrooms and reading Dr. Seuss and like looking at the artwork? Like the Lorax, the fucking like thing 1 and thing 2 pop out of the book. Ha ha! Like, that's terrifying. Anyway, no good. That's no good, eh? The vampire did not get me. I scratched myself in my sleep. Is what it is, folks. Autotune is kind of cheating. No, autotune is not kind of cheating. Autotune is employed by every single artist you probably ever listened to. Has some sort of AI in their music. Even probably Michael Jackson. Every producer implements AI into the production process of a song, a studio record. This is a known thing. If you're in the studio, if you're in the industry, you know it's an industry standard. Even if you're a pitch perfect great singer, sometimes something's a little bit off. They'll go in and they'll fix it up with autotune. Autotune is also, like AI, a great tool, and also in a way, it is used as a stylistic choice for like folks like T-Pain, as you all know. Maybe some of you don't know, but probably I would think many of you know. T-Pain, if you're acquainted with T-Pain, he is a brilliantly good singer live. No autotune. but he likes AI, or I keep saying AI. He likes autotune as a part of his kind of brand and style of music, as an aesthetic of a sonic aesthetic to make it sound a certain way. It is not a sign of not having talent. I use some autotune, even though I can actually sing quite well. I don't need autotune, but I actually sometimes prefer to not have any autotune. And I like the rawness of the raw vocals as a stylistic choice with some of my demos that I haven't put out. But oftentimes, like with my recent song, I used autotune as a stylistic choice because I wanted to go for like a Dave Blunt's kind of vibe.
I hope that you accept Christ, cause I really wanna see you in the next life.
Like that.
Days go by faster than jets fly. So let's try and end up in the sky. And I say that, but I know I'm gonna fall short like every day. But I pray that when I do, the Lord will take me away.
I'm not gonna play the whole song.
And if God wills it, I hope that that's a long time away.
I lost my mom.
So like it's just like a stylistic choice. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, you know, some people rely too heavily on it. Some people need autotune to sound good at all. I imagine, and that, you know, that's okay. Maybe they've got the heart of a musician, and they're a great lyricist, but they cannot sing that well. So, if you learn how to produce and you learn how to use autotune, and you can write your own music and you write lyrics and all that, but you just can't sing very well, but you use autotune to make up for that, I wouldn't knock you for that. You're still an artist. You're still writing the songs. You're still producing the beats. You're still learning the audio engineering and learning how to auto-tune your voice. You're still going through all that effort, that creative energy to make a piece of art. That's music. It's a song. There are no rules in art. But, you know, you can, anything, if you're leaning too much on it, can be a crutch. But I don't knock people for using auto-tune. I really don't. That's just my opinion. And you're free to have a different opinion, obviously. But, you know, some people, yeah, some people need it, some people don't. You know what I mean? It is, it's whatever. Live performances would be bad? Yeah, they probably would be bad, but then you don't do live performances. You know what I mean? Or you just play the music and you do, like, lip sync or, like a dead mouse type thing. Maybe you have a mask on. You wear a helmet. Like, you think creatively. You think of ways to circumvent potential embarrassments like that. You know, you look and you learn and you think. Use your imagination. Use your mind. Your creativity. What the fuck is on your face, Copper? I woke up with a scratch on my face from scratching it in my sleep. And I had a nightmare about a vampire. So I probably, you know, scratched my face in my sleep. Because of, you know, my battle with a vampire. I'm joking around. But, like, in all sincerity, I scratched my sleep. I scratched myself in my sleep. Look at this guy. That's a vampire claw scratch. Not a normal fingernail scratch. Like, bro. Motherfuckers are tripping right now. Ugh. You listen to other artists and rip off their ideas. No? What? What kind of a question is that? Yeah. But anyway. So, I just wanted to kind of update you guys, let you know what's going on my end. Almost all pop and mainstream acts use real-time pitch correction and backing tracks live. It's not worth going to the shows anymore because it's not real. You can still go to the shows. You're still getting to see the artist on stage if you're a massive fan. Would it be better if they were singing live? Of course. No shit, right? Come on. We can agree on that. But, you know. It is what it is. Who attacked him? I'm late, bro. Whatever. You can rewind the stream. Or someone in the live chat can answer him. Anyway. I know the pizza party. No one's. I know a few people were saying it in the live chat. I know the pizza party is still coming. We're still gonna get a pizza party. Don't worry. Don't worry that precious head of yours. I promise you. Look at me in the eyes. I promise you I'm gonna do a pizza party. So, and we will. We will. Okay. Yeah, some zone cat, that's fine. We will never eat pizza. Bro, what are you talking about, Turbo? I'm gonna start calling you Turbo Cat. Some zone cat and Turzone 123. We need a VR concert more than a pizza party. Now, I will tell you, Based Giga Chad is trying to convince me. Based Giga Chad is trying to convince me in the Discord DMs to do a stream like this one. I'll show you on the screen.
Tonight, we are spending the...
So he's like, you need to get a green screen, which I already have one. And I need to set up a stream where it shows me in VR and my live action, like real world camera side by side. And he says I should sleep in Alien Isolation in VR. Like this guy did. I don't know. So I'd be like, what, doing what this guy does? But I don't get scared. I will say this. I don't get scared. Oh, here, let me put this one on. I don't get scared of horror games anymore. In fact, I seek out horror games actively. Like games like, you know, the Fears to Fathom games. I love horror games. Not all of them. I'm kind of picky and choosy. But I love a nice creepy video game with a creepy atmosphere. But this guy. But I'll tell you one thing. If you've ever played Phasmophobia or like any game like that in VR, it is crazy. It's so intense. It's so intense. It's so scary. I do not do well in VR with horror games. I don't. I get terrified. So y'all would probably find it very funny. Admittedly, I get people like to watch people get scared in video games, and I don't get scared from horror games. But in VR, now I would get scared. You would see me genuinely freak the fuck out.
Actual night in Alien Isolation in VR. Sleeping in the VR headset, and oh boy. This one came highly requested due to the intelligence of the alien and the lack of intelligence of me. Would I survive? Oh my god, there's already creepy music.
So, if you guys want to see me do something like that, you don't need to drop a 1-1. It's fine. I'm sure many of you would like to watch that. And I'll be straight up. I don't think if I'm in my studio, I've always got my headset within arm's reach. Fully charged. That's the green light. 200%. Got the elite strap. I mean, I'm always ready to go. I've been working on a VR movie, which I have to submit within the next 3 days. It's 10 minutes long, by the way. It's like actually 10 minutes long. It's like, and that's the max length of it. It's 10 minutes. It's like it's like a little over 9 minutes, I think. With credits, though, it's gonna end up being like 9 minutes 50 seconds. It's gonna be basically 10 minutes. But yeah. So I love VR. Is my point why I say that. So this would be a way for me to do something that I genuinely really enjoy outside of doing paintings and things like that and teaching. I could do a VR stream. So it's kind of a marriage of a real passion of mine. I wouldn't even say it's a hobby. VR at this point is kind of one of my passions. Because I'm now doing world building in Unity. I'm learning how to create VR chat worlds in Unity and Blender. I already knew how to use Blender. I'm actually well acquainted with Blender and animating and, you know, all those kinds of things. But I've never had a good firm grasp on my dick. And no, I've never had a good firm grasp on like game engines like Unreal, Unity, things like that. So I'm actually learning the last like couple weeks now, 2-3 weeks. I've been learning off and on. I've kind of ignored the last like couple weeks. I haven't been doing much because I'm still waiting on some stuff from this one guy. But I've also been focused on the movie, the short film for the Film Jam, for the first ever VR chat Film Jam. And if I win, I get a very rare badge on my VR chat profile, which will only be given to a max of 120 people, because they're going to pick 10 winning teams, 10 winning films, and each team, 10 films, each team can have up to 12 people on it, can get the reward, which is a year of VRC Plus for free, and a special badge that'll appear on their in-game profile. Everyone will see when they click you in the game. And so, like, they haven't even revealed the badge yet. It's probably going to be some fucking epic fucking film-style trophy icon. I'm like, and you hover over it and it says winner of Film Jam 2025. Like, that's going to be so cool. I'm really trying to win. So anyway, I've been really working hard at that. So I haven't been doing much with the Unity and world building stuff, but I'm like a big VR guy. I've been on VR chat for 5 years. In like a month, it'll be 5 years my account. So I got a little 5-year badge on my profile. Anyway, so I'm, Giga Chad, for the first time ever in recorded history in regards to our chats, has said something that I actually like in our messages and come up with an idea. He saw this and was like, Copper's got to do it. He's got to do it.
We are going to make our country great again.
People want to know about your scratch. How did you get those scars? Did someone say that you needed a smile on that face?
You want to know how I got these scars? Why so serious? No. My daddy put a blade, an Occam's razor if you will, attached to the tip of his penis, and when I went to suck it, he started slinging his cock around, and it scratched my face. That's a joke, obviously. I would never suck my own dad's. Well, anyway, that's I'm pretty sure that I'm referencing a parody, Joker parody. Scars when Batman, he's like gay. I think he's gay Joker. I think it's the gay Joker videos. Remember gay Joker? Homophobic Batman. Remember this? Anyone? I was just kidding, y'all. Chill out. Wanna know how I got these scars?
Where's Rachel?
Oh, your girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend.
No, I get it. I wouldn't kill 1,000 guys to get to my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend, you mean? Your friend from school?
My partner.
Are you an attorney?
My man partner. I'm gay.
You're gay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Something wrong with that?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
He's like, something wrong with that.
It's new. New information for the file.
Your file. Do you have a lot of files with gay people in it?
For the criminal file. You're a criminal, but you're gay. Just good to know.
Yeah. Okay. I see what's happening. You're homophobic.
I'm not a homophobe.
Okay.
Back to
Bro, sounds like me. I'm not a robophobe.
Rachel.
All right. You want to talk about Rachel?
Yes. Where's Rachel?
Well, Rachel is far away over there. And you've been chasing me all around the city to get me alone in a room with you.
What are you getting at?
Looks a little gay.
I'm not gay.
You're not gay.
Being gay is okay. I'm not a gay.
Okay, you're not gay, but on a side note, I love the whole costume.
Thank you. It's made out of. God damn it!
Thank you. It's made out of. Wait.
Listen to me. I'm not gay.
All right. But you don't, do you live with Rachel?
She moved out. I live alone in a mansion.
Okay. Alone in a mansion by yourself?
It's just me and
I like how the Joker's interviewing him right now, even though he's the one in the chair.
the butler.
No, you're a butler.
It's not like that.
Is he your butt butler?
He's not a butt butler. He's a regular straight butler.
So you live in this mansion, alone with another man, as he serves you. this butler.
I'm not gay.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Wasn't it? Gay way, was it?
No.
Okay.
A Latino boy strapped a razor blade on the end of his penis.
That sounds pretty gay.
Let me finish. And then he proceeded to slap me across the face, and as it went across my mouth, it really kind of like opened up my mouth, and that made it even easier for his penis, which was just a razor blade. And
That is the single gayest way that could have happened.
have you never heard of a Latino meat shank?
Latino meat shank. I love how the Joker goes, let me finish. Like, it's not a gay way, is it? He goes, let me finish.
To the issue. Why do you want to kill me?
I don't want to kill you. I want to kiss you.
What? You want to kiss me?
Batman, I'd be lost without you. You complete me.
Alright, guy. Get that hand away from me.
You grabbed me earlier. You don't want to hold hands?
Anyway, yeah, so I just love how you let me finish. It's not a gay way, is it? Let me finish. He proceeded to slap me across the mouth. But anyway, that's kind of an idea how I got my scratch. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'll stream at a good time tomorrow. I'll be around. I've been the reason, honestly, can I be straight up? One of the big reasons why I haven't been streaming the last few days is not because of fucking vampires, but because I've been focused so much on this short film and getting it done. And I've got till the 29th to submit it, but I want to put it in by the 27th, so we have 3 days. So it's not like there's no chance of it not being seen or it being late for some reason, or that just. So I want to give it I want to put it in by the 27th. The 29th is the cutoff date. So the 27th is when we have to submit it. I've almost finished with it. It is an enormous project on Final Cut Pro. Cameron's been showing me a lot how to edit and stuff, and I've been editing it myself, actually. And it has been quite the learning experience and quite the enormity in terms of a project. So, yeah, I've just been focused on that, and kind of like, this is like what I'm kind of doing right now. But I will stream tomorrow as we near the end of the edit process of this thing. We've already wrapped on all voice lines, voice acting, all audio is done. But yeah, it's just been a whole thing. It really has been. But I've it's been cool. It's been cool. So yeah, our competition is, we got some competition, like, it's a lot of furries. Not that I'm hating on furries, because it's like a part of VR chat culture is the furries, even if you're not a furry yourself. There's some other people making projects like this one here. Let me see, I found this on Twitter. VR chat film jam. This is their little teaser trailer for it. Kind of show you some of the other people's projects here.
Everything has a beginning and an end. The life that gave for us all is also the same life that takes away. I feel even if I gave her all my time, I think I will still feel it's not enough.
I can't imagine the emotions you went through that morning.
That is true. If we follow traditions, it can't be you.
Who'll do the last screw then? Do you have any regrets, Lux?
That's a good shot. Even though I'm not like crazy about the rest of it, and I'm not really crazy about the voices. This is a really cool shot right here.
Who'll do the last screw then?
This is kind of neat. This is really cool. I love this. This is really cool right here.
Do you have any regrets?
That's really cool.
Lux?
That's really cool, actually. Respect where it's due. I mean, that's really cool. An odd ocean to use, but whatever. Drowning in reflection. Whatever. Yeah. So can I tell you, that's like the only thing online. I've seen quite a few submissions. Can I be straight up, guys? I'm not shitting on the competition. but like, you know what I mean? It's like that. So it's like there's not really, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of crazy good competition. So we might actually stand a chance at winning. I don't know though. Like, I haven't seen a lot of stuff that's like really impressing me. You know what I mean? But that's like one of the few where I haven't seen that many. That's one of the few that's like, okay, they're actually doing something here. A lot of it's slop, you know, like just like meme cringe stuff. That's not like trying. They're not trying that hard, or maybe they are. I don't know. I really don't know. But and also maybe the good submissions are being hidden and they're like being private about it, like I've been. Unless it's like just you guys. I haven't posted anything online or on like social media. So, you know, I've made a whole cinematic poster for it. I've written a biopic, like a whole, not a biopic, but a little bios for each of the characters. I'm gonna do a director's letter, a letter from the director. I'm making an entire submission package, not just the video, the short film, but like a posters that you can have. Like images, like promotional images, like a whole thing, like a little character sheet. Like I'm going the extra fucking mile to like make it a whole thing for the people, the judges opening the packages up and everything, like the submissions, the emails or whatever. It's gonna be a whole presentation. So I'm really trying to put that professional touch on it for a VR chat film, short film. I'm trying to treat it very well and like take good care of it and like make it professional looking. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'd love to win, but if we don't, we don't. It's still a good memory regardless. You know, hey, by the way, I remember that one time we made a short film in VR. You're like, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'll show you some of the progress we've done with it if you want to watch it. Watch some of it.
Mad, innit? Took me 5 years to leg it and 10 to crawl back. Roads look the same, cracked, miserable, but they never moved on. Guess we've got that in common. Half the town still thinks I'm dead, or wishes I was. Maybe I am. Maybe I left the real me in that house, right next to the shouting and the slammed doors. I ain't back for them. Just want to see if it still stinks of fire and guilt. If the smoke's still rising.
Why are her lips not moving? Because these are thoughts in her head. She's thinking to herself.
The only one who ever burned. Didn't think I'd actually call.
Didn't think I'd ever see you name light up again.
Yeah, well, didn't plan it, just ended up here.
You outside his place?
Not exactly. Close enough, just needed to see it. See him.
You sure you want to do that?
I don't know. I don't know what I'll say, if I'll say anything. Just need to know if leaving meant anything, if any of it did.
It did. You survived.
Alright then. Bye.
I've been thinking way too long. Now it seems like I can't stop playing on my mind. Backwards, it feels like any second I'll drop. Any second I'll drop. It feels like any second I'll drop.
Looks like no one's home. How fitting.
What have you done? Go away. Go. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to look at you.
It was an accident.
Just go.
Leave me alone.
It smells like smoke in here.
Leave me alone.
Do you not understand? Killed her. You took gone. It's your fault.
I don't know where I'm going. Anywhere is better than here. Dad?
Wow. You look so different from
what I imagined. I'm Benedict. Nice to meet you. Weirdly surreal seeing you here. Your dad talked about you a lot. Said you were sharp, stubborn. He made it sound like a compliment.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Yeah. We got to know each other a couple years ago. I moved in. He gave me the classic cold shoulder at the mailbox routine. But I wore him down. Eventually.
Agreed, James.
Baked goods helped.
He always had a thing for banana bread.
That he did. We ended up pretty...
He always had a thing for banana bread, guys. He always had a thing for banana bread.
Close. Oven.
I think if this does win, I think that will end up becoming a meme in VR chat. He always had a thing for banana bread. Like people that quote like shit like from a movie.
Usually. Baked goods helped.
He always had a thing for banana bread.
That he did. We ended up pretty close. End of the day, chats ran about the news kind of close. And whenever you came up, which was often, it wasn't guilt or drama. Just, he missed you. Genuinely.
Yeah. Well, he never said that to me.
I don't think he knew how. Or maybe he thought he didn't deserve to. He got sick, landed in the hospital a few months ago. Before he went in, he asked me to keep an eye on the place. Mail, trash, whatever needed doing. Didn't think it'd be permanent, but he passed not long after.
Oh.
I am so sorry. Before things got bad, he gave me some letters. Said he wrote them for you over the years. Tried sending a few, but you were off the map. He wanted you to have them if you ever came back. No pressure, but they're here if you want them.
Dear Tane, if you're reading this, I hope it means you came home. I've started and stopped this letter more times than I can count. I have so many things to express to you, but I have no idea how to get them all onto paper.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
More times than I can count. I have so many things to express to you, but I have no idea how to get them all onto paper. After the fire, everything changed. Losing your mother shattered me. Even though I knew it was an accident, even though I knew you aren't to blame. You were just 16 and hurting. Some part of me went cold. I shut down. I shut you out, Tane. Not with words, but with silence. I was lost inside my own grief. I should have been a father. I've looked for you. I've tried everything I could. I asked your friends. I've tried the police so many times. I even wrote you letters that I knew would never find you.
That is Cameron.
You vanished. And I don't blame you. I just hope, wherever you are, you found happiness. I miss you every day. And I know I failed you. I failed you the most when it mattered. I can't ever fix that. I hope this letter finds you. I hope it helps you, even if just a little. And I hope, if nothing else, that you know I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. Everything I did. And I'm sorry for not protecting you. I love you more than anything. Dad.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah. I think I did. I was thinking about sticking around for a while. I've done enough running. Wanted to see if you'd want to meet me downtown. Grab a coffee, catch up.
I'd love that.
Cool. I'll text you the spot.
Yeah, so that's like what I've been working on for a few weeks now. Editing, and that's all me editing. Producing the music, the sounds, the Foley. And we've got Cameron voice acting, my friend Tane, she's just the English girl. And then we have Hooker, that's her name, literally. She's not a hooker. It's her name. And she's the friend on the phone. And I've been writing the script, and it's been fun. It's been a fun experience. So, yeah, I did all that in a few weeks. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks, like 2.5 weeks. A lot of grinding, like a lot of filming, a lot of editing. It's not just like you go into a world. You have to find the worlds. You have to find the avatars. Nothing can be copyrighted. You have to write the story, come up with the whole concept, the characters. You have to plot it out so there's a beginning, middle, and an end. It's a whole thing. It's not just like, let's go make a movie. Like, you can do that, but it's like, I'm really trying to win. So, if we win, we get some cool badges on our profiles. There's 4 of us that are on the team. It's me, Cameron, Tane, and Hooker. And you can have up to 12 people on your team, but there's only 4 of us. I presume most of the teams aren't going to have big, rosters. There's not going to be big teams. There'll probably be a bunch of, handful of people. There will be 10 winners, 10 winning teams selected the first week of September. So just in a couple of weeks, not even. And, Turbo was an extra in the coffee shop, which is really cool. And Bugle wasn't there, but we tried to get Bugle, but he was AFK. That's okay, though. And we had a bunch of people show up for the coffee shop. We had 10 people show up for the coffee shop scene. That was kind of oh boy, hard to coordinate 10 different people in VR. I had to run around to each person, all right, you're doing this. All right, you're doing great. Just keep doing that. Okay, now you're doing this, and now you're doing that. And so, yeah, I shout out to Turbo for showing up and being a part of that. I really appreciated that, man. And so I'm gonna try to submit this on the 27th. That's in 3 days from now. I gotta film the rest of the scenes tonight. I'm filming them. That's why I've got my headset fully charged with the green light there, 200% battery. Plus, I've got a long cable, a long cord. I can just sit here and I could stream me filming it. I could stream me going into VR and just screen share my game. I could do that right now, but I probably won't. I need to be able to focus fully, and it'll probably be very boring because it'll be me being quiet and just like lining up shots. They recently in VR chat added a camera dolly and a whole camera system, and that's what I've had to learn to film in VR chat. And I filmed a lot of shots. There's so much that gets left on the cutting room floor. You can't fit everything into a 10-minute script. You know what I mean? So with this short film, with the proper, nice, cool fucking poster I made for it, I didn't use any AI for like the artwork, like the posters, you know, original. It's my poster. It's our poster for the project. It's not bullshit. It's gonna be cool. I made a thumbnail version. Here's the thumbnail version of the thing here. You can see that. There's the thumbnail for the YouTube video version of it. So when I upload it, it'll have like a cool thing. Here's like a glimpse of some of the editing I've been doing. Just like there's actually more than this now. A lot more than this. This was an earlier picture of the timeline, the editing timeline in Final Cut. Yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been fun making this. You know, here I'll show you the here's one of the posters. Where are we at here? Where is it at? Here, I got it. I'm actually really proud of the poster. The poster came along really well. Is this it? Yeah. Here we go. I gave it a little bit of like a ripped paper look at the top of it. So I'm not just going to submit a film, I'm going to submit like a whole thing. And I got the dimensions for a actual theatrical poster. I looked them up online. A VR chat short film. I gave it a little bit of grain. I added some fire in the background because that's the tragic thing. Coming home never felt so far away. A tagline for the film. Her in the van. There's the logo I came up with, Ghosted. Little mist on there. Little orange mist reflecting the fire. I actually went in my art app and made that. So we'll see. I mean, look, it's not a poster competition, it's a short film competition. But I just want to go the extra mile and do the most. You know, kind of Hermione Granger that shit. You know what I mean? Teacher's pet. Like, really just go the extra mile and do all the extra bits and bobs. Not just a film, but, like, a whole experience. So, if we win, looks really pro. I appreciate the hashtag. So if I win... So this is going to end up being one of the rarest badges in all of VR chat. Because up to 120 people max could possibly have it. In the entire platform of VR chat. So... I could be one of those people. Like, max 120. Probably not even close. It'll probably be way below 100 people. Because not every team. 10 winning teams. Each team can have a max of 12 people. That's 120 people max. Like, a lot of teams are going to be, like, 4 people, 7 people, 5 people. Maybe one person. Maybe one dude just does, like, a solo thing. He doesn't have friends. Maybe, I don't know. He's, like, a filmmaker or something. So, like, it'd probably be, like... 50 to 100 people, maybe like 50 something people have it in all of VR chat. So I'm like, I don't even give a shit about the VR chat plus for a whole year for free, which is, by the way, I think like 112. It's like a $1,200 fucking prize or something. I'm like really fucking up. I'm kind of obsessed with this fucking film jam. It's the first ever of its kind, so it's in a way kind of historic, for VR. And I'm just really stoked about it. You see it right here. Here's the Film Jam announcement. All the way to August 4th to August 1st, 2025. VR Chat's official Film Jam. Hosting our first ever Film Jam. Filmmakers of any experience level are encouraged to join. They're free to form their own teams. However, there's only a limited number of prizes per winning team. They're going to be judged off their story and concept, direction and execution, technical craft, art and style. Yeah, you know what I mean? This is, here are the prizes. 1 year of VRC Plus will be split up to 12 team members. Up to. An exclusive badge for winning the jam. Limited to 12 team members maximum. Oof. You'll also get an opportunity to be showcased in a public playlist on the official VR Chat YouTube channel. Whatever, I get whatever, cool. Opportunity to be screened during the September 19th premiere. So, on September 19th in VR Chat, and by the way, you don't have to be on VR to be on VR Chat. You can literally download VR Chat on your computer and open up a browser and play VR Chat. You can make a profile and add me. I'm CopperCab, just like my channel. You can search me on find me on VR Chat, CopperCab. Send me a friend request. I'm pretty sure I'll add you. Anyway, if you're not a weirdo. But I'm so stoked. I'm so fucking stoked. I want to get that badge. I want to be that. I want to get that. I'm like fucking Ash Ketchum. I'm trying to get that badge, boy. I'm trying to get that fucking badge, boy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get that badge. I've come too far. I put in too much effort to not try that little bit more, like that that much harder. I'm like, that's why I've been not streaming. If I'm being straight up with you, it's not just me being lazy. I have been pouring in hours and hours and hours meticulously. You don't know how many times I've watched that fucking short film. I'm sick of the short film. I don't want to watch it over and over anymore. I have to, as the director and producer of it. Like, I'm like, I have to look any details, anything I can add, any special effects without being too special effects heavy. It's not that kind of a movie. It's more like Lost in Translation, Her, Joaquin Phoenix, Her, kind of indie, kind of hipstery, kind of art film, artsy fartsy, not artsy fartsy, but like it's more of a drama, a slow drama, and it's kind of hard to do in a 10-minute period. The pacing can't be too fast, and it's not super dialogue heavy. The most dialogue at once is my dialogue with Tane. Actually, no, the father's letter. It's 2 minutes long. So, which was, by the way, Cameron's letter to Tane was 3.5 minutes long. It's not like he just recorded it. I had to go in and I edited a bunch of his stuff out. But to his credit as a voice actor, he gave me some great material to work with because of the way he delivered each line was done just well enough where I could take out lines and you wouldn't even notice I took anything out. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't even notice that that's not exactly how it was recorded. So it's a little Frankenstein. So that's another part of the art of it and the effort that goes into making it. I'm like, that line, he's repeating himself here. Let me just take that out. Me taking this out doesn't detract from the weight, the emotional weight of the letter. And so I go in there and I take it out and I try to shorten it and tighten it up some without taking out the breathing, not the breathing, but you still leave space in it for the dialogue to breathe, metaphorically. That's what I'm trying to say. So still got breathing space. That's what I meant to say. I didn't take out any of the breathing space. I've left plenty of room for it to breathe, the dialogue. So it's like I went in there and kind of got into the guts of it. And I did that with a few of them, of the recordings. And so I've really, so yeah, so I've been, not yet, but yeah, I've been working really hard on this project. And so that's what I'm doing right now. And that's what I'm going to get when I end the stream. I'm probably going to get some food and get cracking on my fucking Mac. I mean, I've got it open right here. I can put it on camera. Let me So this is Final Cut Pro. You can see all the editing. It's a whole thing, guys. It's a whole fucking thing. It's a lot. It is a lot. So, anyway. It's been a big fucking process, bro. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'll be working on that as I do every night. Every night. It's funny how many hours you pour into 10 minutes. It's like, how many hours can you pour into a 10-minute thing? Like, what ends up being a 10-minute project? So many hours of work and effort. Days, even. For 10 minutes. He always had a thing for banana bread. I'm assuming if it wins and, like, they premiere it and people meme on it, that'll be the line that people meme the most. It was not written to be funny. But my friend Cameron, as you all know Cameron, he's the one who said that. He was like, that's probably going to end up being the meme. Like, if it does produce a meme in VR chat, in the community or the culture of VR chat, banana bread will probably be like the joke of the story, the banana bread. So he always had a thing for banana bread. Like, it's just it feels like almost out of place in a drama, you know, about a girl who tragically she accidentally started a fire at her flat. It's in English, you know, English voice actors mostly. And so this is what left her mother, you know, dead. And although her father never admitted it, he kind of held it against her. You know, he couldn't help but like feel like he was broken, and he kind of emotionally closed off. So that's kind of what happened. Tane Blackwell, a quiet, guarded young woman who ran away after a tragic fire took her mother's life. A fire she accidentally caused. Shunned by her community and emotionally abandoned by her father, Tane built thick walls and pushed everyone away. Years later, she returns home, not fully understanding why, but yearning for closure, even if she's afraid she won't find it. So she's got kind of like that goth vibe going. That's why she's dressed the way she is. She's a runaway. Walter Blackwell is the father, played by Cameron. Tane's father, after the fire, Walter became emotionally distant, shutting down in grief and growing cold towards his daughter. Though he never said it, Tane always felt he blamed her. Despite his hardened demeanor, Walter was a good man with a damaged heart. And late in life, he began to realize the weight of everything left unsaid. Benedict, who I play, who I didn't write Benedict for me. I wrote it for my friend Simmer, but he is kind of odd. So he was like, he recorded the lines, but it wasn't done the right way. Not trying to be smug. He's still a friend, but he was kind of being weird anyway. So I was like, whatever, dude, I'll just do it. So yeah, I just recorded him. Benedict, a warm, talkative tenant who moved into the building a few years ago, though through charm and patience and baked goods, banana bread, Benedict managed to break through Walter's defenses and became his closest confidant. Trusted and dependable, Walter asked Benedict to look after his home before going into the hospital. He's a steady, kind-hearted presence, someone who listens without judgment. And then Tane's friend, the last one, little bio, which I'm going to have a whole sheet here with all these little bios next to some. I'm thinking about drawing them, taking screenshots of each character model, VR avatar, and I'm going to draw it in digital on paper and then have Aubrey do it in digital and make a whole like hand-drawn character sheet with the characters that are hand-drawn versions of the avatars. I think it'd be kind of a nice touch. And then Tane's friend, who I haven't named, I should give her a name. An old friend of Tane. So she calls this girl who doesn't have who doesn't have an English voice. The girl on the phone when she talks to this girl on the phone, it's an American accent. What is up with that? Well, the reason for that is this is subtext that this is an idea. So Tane's friend is an old friend of Tane's, and a fellow outsider, an American living in England who always understood what it meant to feel out of place. Though Tane ghosted her when she ran away, the friend never stopped caring, and when the call finally came, her friend picked up. She picked up, offering support without hesitation because she knew all Tane ever needed was time. So, like, you know, Tane, this girl, this runaway, became alienated from everyone. And so she had made, like, that one friend who was kind of a transplant, an American transplant in England, who felt out of place, culturally, socially, didn't really click with people, didn't have any friends. So when everyone else kind of turned their back on Tane, treated her like an alien, so to speak, she could relate. You know, this American girl could relate with her. So none of that is said in the film. This is all just subtext, which I'll add in the character sheet. But that kind of gives you a backstory of even the girl on the phone, and why, you know, she doesn't have an English accent, and yada yada. So it's so anyway, so some a creative process. It's fun. Anyway. It's a fun time making these things, but it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And if it does well, then cool. And if it wins, fuck yeah. I'm gonna hop off here, guys. I've had a chill time talking with you guys for the last couple of hour and almost 50 minutes, so almost 2 hours. I'm kind of low energy, and energy's getting lower, so I need to go get some food and drink and wash my face off and get ready for editing and doing the rest of this movie. Much love to all of you. Join the Discord server, discord.gg/CopperCab. And if you're on VR, send me a friend request, you know, CopperCab on VR chat. Also CopperCab on Horizon. Koi's getting his headset on Tuesday, I believe. Turbo, you got to get on VR more. You got to. I don't get people that have Quest 3 headsets that aren't like... No, I do get it. I do get it. I took a long break from VR. I was on VR. I if you know, you know. If you're in the Discord server, you know. I fell through like a 4-month, 5-month long period where I was like spending 12 hours a fucking day in VR. I was like a VR vampire. And it was like it was kind of a problem. And so then I took like a 3-month long break from VR, and now I'm fully back. I'm actually not fully back. It's not as bad these days. Because honestly, I've just been mostly editing, like, without my, you know. If I'm on VR recently, it's because I'm filming. I'm, like, total film geek mode right now. Like, I'm a total unironic hipster. Like, I'm all about filming and working on this stuff, and, you know. But, you guys gotta, if you're on VR, if you have a headset, you know, seriously, please add me. It'd be cool to have some more people on there. I've got a really cool crowd. We watch movies in Popcorn Palace. Any movie that you can think of, they've got it. In 3D, a lot of them in 3D. And 3D in VR looks amazing. I mean, amazing. So, anyway. Yeah, hit me up on VR, guys. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go do my thing. What up, Jeremy L? What up, Courtney? What up, Lil TR? And everybody else. Much love to you all. I will see you guys later. Don't worry about me. I just scratched my face in my sleep. It's not a fucking vampire. You know what I mean? Apply real-world logic. Come back to reality, folks, okay? It's not a fucking vampire. There's some prankster that's fucking pranking... You know, ding-dong ditching. I mean, you know, showing up on the Ring doorbell. It's a fucking teenage chick, probably. You know, probably some 18-year-old senior. And, you know, the scratch is just a scratch. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be any deeper than that. No pun intended. I scratched myself in my sleep. It's not a big deal. So anyway, I will. I'm not worried about it. So anyway, much love to all of you guys. God bless every one of you. May God and Jesus Christ look over all of us and watch over all of us and keep us all safe from harm and evil in all of its forms. Much love to every single one of you. God bless all of you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will stream tomorrow. Okay? Take care. I'm not a vampire.